In last few lectures of material testing and evaluation, we have discussed about various materials which are used conventionally like cement, sand, coarse aggregate, bricks, stones. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about modern material which is called as composite material. Myself, R.V. Zugdar, Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department, Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering. In this context, we are going to study about introduction to composite construction material, classification of composite materials, factor affecting properties of composite materials, advantages and limitations of composite materials, difference between smart and composite materials, civil engineering applications, conclusions, introduction. Now we will see first what is composite material. A composite material can be defined as a combination of two or more materials having significantly different physical or chemical properties that results in better properties than those of individual components. The constituents retain their identities in the composite, that is, they do not dissolve or otherwise merge completely into each other, although their act in concern is different in nature. Composites are one of the most widely used materials because of their adaptability to different situations and the relative ease of combination with other materials to serve specific purpose and exhibit desirable properties. The main advantage of composite materials are their high strength and stiffness combined with low density when compared with bulk materials. Composite materials are classified on different bases. The composites are classified as mainly two constituents are matrix and reinforcement, where matrices are composed of polymer, metal, ceramic, or carbon graphites. Polymers are of types thermosets, that is epoxy, polyester, or thermoplastics. Metals are generally used as alloy. Ceramic In ceramic, glass, ceramic tiles, and cements are reused. And for carbon graphite, it is used in combination of all three materials. Organic polymer matrix composite, that is PMCs. Two main kinds of polymers are thermosets and thermoplastics. The thermosets are polystyrene, polyesters, polypropylene, and nylons, whereas thermostats are epoxy, phenolphthalein, globamide, polyesters, etc. The thermosets have qualities such as a well bonded three-dimensional molecular structure after curing. They decompose instead of melting on hardening. Thermoplastics have one of two-dimensional molecular structure and they tend to at an elevated temperature and show exaggerated melting point. Another advantage is that the process of softening at elevated temperatures can reverse to regain its properties during cooling. Metal matrix composite, that is MMCs. Metal matrix composites are high strength, fracture toughness, and stiffness are offered by metal matrices than those offered by their polymer counterparts. They can withstand elevated temperature in corrosive environment than polymer composites. MMCs are widely used in engineering application where operating temperature lies between 250 degrees centigrade to 750 degrees centigrade. Matrix materials like steel, aluminum, titanium, copper, magnesium, and superalloys are used. The next type of composite is ceramic matrix composite, that is CMCs. Ceramic can be described as solid material which exhibit very strong ionic bonding in general, and in few cases covalent bonding, high melting points, good corrosion resistance, stability at elevated temperatures, and high compressive strength. CMCs are widely used in engineering applications where the operating temperature lies in between 800 degrees centigrade to 1650 degrees centigrade. Next type is carbon or carbon matrix composite. CCs are developed specially two parts that must operate in extreme temperature ranges, composed of carbon matrix reinforced with carbon yarn fabric, 3D woven fabric, 3D braiding, etc. are used. CC composites meet applications ranging from rocket to aerospace because of their ability to maintain and even increase their structural properties at extreme temperatures. Advantages of CC composites: it is extremely high temperature resistant, ranges from 1930 degrees centigrade to 2760 centigrade. Strength actually increases at higher temperature up to 1930 degrees centigrade. High strength and stiffness is the main feature of carbon matrix composite. It is good resistance to thermal shock. This graph shows the temperature sustainability of various types of composites. For PMCs, thermostats are sustainable for temperature up to 400 degrees centigrade. For thermoplastic, temperature sustainability is up to 500 degrees centigrade. For MMCs, it is more as compared to PMCs. For aluminum, it is up to 400. For stainless steel, it is up to 600. And for super alloys, it is up to 1000. For CMCs, the temperature sustainability is up to 1400 degrees centigrade, and for carbon matrix composite, the temperature sustainability is up to 2000 degrees centigrade. Functions of a matrix: it holds the fiber together, protects the fiber from environment, distribute the loads evenly between fibers so that all fibers are subjected to the same amount of strain. It enhances transverse properties of a laminate. It improves impact and fracture resistance of the component. It carries interlaminar shear. Desired properties of matrix: it reduced moisture adsorption. It has low shrinkage. It has low coefficient of thermal expansion. Strength at elevated temperature depending on application, low temperature capacity depending on application, and excellent chemical resistance depending on applications. Classification of composite materials. The classification of composite materials are reinforcement and fibers. Fibers are classified as short fiber, long fiber, pile fibers, thread fibers, organic fibers, and inorganic fibers. The next material is whiskers, in which single crystals are used. The next type of material is laminar, flakes, filled, particulates, and microspheres. Fiber reinforced composite. Fibers are the important class of reinforcement as they satisfy the desired condition and transfer strength to the matrix, constituent influencing the enhancing their properties as desired. These two diagrams shows the use of fibers in matrix. The first diagram shows a random fiber in short reinforcement composite, and second diagram shows continuous fibers, long fibers in matrix. Laminar composites. Laminar composites are found in as many combinations as the number of materials. They can be described as materials comprising of layers of materials bonded together. These may of several layers of two or more metal materials occurring alternately or in determined order more than once and in as many numbers as required for specific purpose. Diagram first shows the laminar composites and second shows the sandwich composites in which the matrix is covered with other type of fibers. Particulate reinforced composite. The microstructure of metal and ceramic composites which show particles of one phase stewed in a other are known as particle reinforced composite. Square, triangular, and round shape of reinforcement are known, but the dimensions of all their sides are observed to be more or less equal. The size and volume concentration of depressed distinguishes it forms depression hardened materials. This diagram shows the particulate reinforced composites. Flake composites. Flake are often used in place of fibers as can be densely packed metal flakes that are in close contact with each other in polymer. Matrices can conduct electricity or heat while mica flakes and glass can be resist both. Flakes are not expensive to produce and usually cost less than other fibers. This diagram shows flake compositions and flakes are provided into matrix of other materials. Filled composites. Fillers may be main ingredient or an additional one in the composite. The filler particles may be irregular structures or have precise geometrical shapes like poly- polyhedrons, short fibers, or spheres. Fillers may be the main ingredient or an additional one in the composite. The filler particles may be irregular structures or have precise geometrical shape like polyhedrons, short fibers, or spheres. This diagram shows the filled composites. Microspheres. Microspheres are considered to be some of the most useful fillers. Their specific gravity, stable particle size, strength, and controlled density to modified products without compromising on profitability or physical properties are its their most sought after asset. Solid microspheres have relatively low density and therefore influence the commercial value and weight of the finished product. Studies have indicated that their inherent strength carried over the finished model part of which they form constituents. Hollow microspheres are essentially silicate based, made at controlled specific gravity. They are larger than solid glass spheres used in polymers and commercially supplied in wider range of particle size. Factors affecting composites: the type, distribution, size, shape, orientation, and arrangement of the reinforcement will affect the properties of composite material and its anisotropy. The first diagram shows distribution, concentration, orientation, shape, and size of particles. Advantages of composite material: it is light in weight and lower the density of material. High creep resistant. Strength to weight and stiffness to weight are greater than steel or aluminum materials. The fatigue properties are better than common engineering metals. Composites cannot corrode like steel. Ease of fabrication or large complex structural shapes or modular construction, ability to incorporate sensors in the material to monitor and correct its performance smart composites. It is high resistance to impact damage. It is improved corrosion resistance over the single material. Limitations or disadvantages. It has high cost of raw materials and fabrication. Composites are more brittle than wrought metals and thus are more easily damaged. Transverse properties may be weak. Matrix is weak, therefore low toughness. Reuse of or disposal may be difficult. It is difficult to attach or assemble. Difficulty with analysis is there in composite construction, and cost can be fluctuate as per material availability. Difference between smart and composite material. Smart materials have multiple functions which generally include sensor, actuator ability in addition to having form or being able to support at least some structural weight. The classic example is nitinol, which is nickel titanium alloy. After mechanical deformations, for example bending, it can be heated up and will return to pre-deformed structural shape. Composites are material that are combinations of these two different materials which allow the engineering to desired properties like tailoring, mechanical stiffness, conductivity, etc. Classic example of composite material is glass fiber composite, fiber reinforced polymers, etc. Glass fiber composites are generally used for making door panels, furnitures, and fiber reinforced concrete is used for improving the quality of concrete. Civil engineering applications of composite materials. For smart concrete, unlike conventional concrete, the smart concrete has higher potential and enhanced strength. Smart concrete can be prepared by adding carbon fibers for use of electromagnetic shielding and for enhanced electrical conductivity of concrete. Smart concrete under loading and unloading process will lose and regain its conductivity, thus serving as structural material as well as sensor. Smart concrete plays a vital role in construction of road pavement as traffic sensing recorder and also melts ice on highways and airfields during snowfall in winter season by passing low voltage current through it. Rehabilitation and retrofit. In these cases, the materials are usually bonded externally to the structure in the form of towels, fiber bundles, fabrics, plates, stirrups, and jackets. The advantage offered by composites in this form include their ability to bond well to many substrate materials and to follow complex shapes. Generally used material for such type of retrofitting is FRP and FRC sheets. Advanced composite materials for highway and bridges. Generally use of carbon fiber reinforced polymer CFRP, straight and draft tendons for pre-stressed for 31.2 meter span girders. Use of CFRP stirrups for shear reinforcement of two main girders. Use of CFRP for the deck slabs. Use of glass fiber reinforced polymer GFRP reinforcement for the bridge curbs. Use of 64 fiber optic sensors and 16 conventional electric resistant strain gauges to monitor the bridge from central monitoring stations remote from the bridge. It is used for road bridges. The fiber line bridge Kolding, Denmark was designed by the Danish engineering company Ramboll using pultruded profiles. The 40 meter, that is 131 feet long, 3 meter 9.8 feet wide crossing carriers pedestrians, bicycles, and motorbikes over previously dangerous set of railroad tracks. FRP doors and door frames. The door made of FRP, that is fiber reinforced polymer skins sandwiched with core materials such as rigid polyurethane foam, expanded polystyrene, paper, honeycomb, jute coir, felt, etc., can have potential usage in a residential building, commercial building, offices, schools, hospitals, and laboratories. The train made up of FRP composites. Composite materials are increasingly being used in the railway industry. Weight saving up to 50% for structural and 75% for non-structural applications bring in associated benefits of high speed, reduced power consumption, lower internal less track wear, and ability to carry greater payloads. Now, more and more parts are made up of GFRP, which also resists corrosion and has excellently workability. It is also used in built on golf course, world's first cable stayed footbridge, constructed in 1992, 113-meter long with 63-meter main span. All composite materials used for construction of these bridges. Failure modes of composite material. There are various modes of failure for such type of material like delamination, matrix tensile failure, matrix compression failure, fiber tensile failure, and fiber compression failure. Now we have discussed about various properties of composite materials, wide uses in construction activities and for automobile sector, railway engineering, etc. Thank you.